Hey guys, welcome back to another 60-minute challenge video. In this series I drive a range of different cars around the Nordschleife rendition of the Nürburgring. I drive them for 15 minutes and at the end of that time the game gives me a distance in which the car achieved in that time. Afterwards I go ahead and multiply that distance by 4 to see what the car would have done in 60 minutes, hence the name of the series. And then I use that distance as a point-based system to rank all the different cars against each other in a leaderboard. I can use any type of car that Forza can give me, from stock cars, homologated and even customised / upgraded cars. And in today's video I am using a custom 1969 Dodge Charger RT. Now, equipped to this car is the body kit preset, so if you go into upgrades you can choose the body kit preset and it gives you a customized build that Forza have made themselves. So the body kit preset Charger RT has 1047 horsepower, 901 foot-pounds of torque. It only weighs 2,822 pounds and is S-Class 795. It is still rear-wheel drive and front-engined. So the interesting thing about this car, at the moment it's the highest S-Class car that I've used. The reason I chose this car for today's episode is because we're at episode 69. So I thought a 69 Dodge Charger couldn't be a more perfect fit to pass this milestone, if you like. Reason I decided not to drive it stock is because we've already had a lot of DC class cars. So even if I'd used it homologated, it would have got drowned by all the other C and D class cars I've already used. So I will use some more C, D, B and A class cars in the future, but at the moment I'm focusing on getting a range of S class cars in to see how they do in the series. So without further ado, also this car has race tyres fitted, so I have done nothing to this car apart from equip the body kit preset. I haven't tuned the gears, I haven't messed around with any of the tuning, so let's see how it drives. This is by far the highest horsepower car as well so far, so that's interesting in its own right. Oh my gosh. torque is real. It feels like it's still got its 1969 brakes equipped. got very short gears. Come on, these brakes are atrocious. Oh my gosh, that literally entered the stratosphere. Tell you what, this is a very hard car to be consistent with. Like, it's very unpredictable on how it is going to enter the corner and come out of the corner. But for an 1,000 horsepower car, this puts its power down pretty well. Like, it's got good grip. It's just a bit unstable. I'd recommend just chucking this preset on for yourself and seeing how it feels. The brakes are atrocious. I was very quick the first lap. 26.5. I think that's impressive. So that's 106 miles. Like, I was expecting that to be terrible to drive. That was actually really fun to drive. And very rewarding if you get a corner right. I mean, I got a lot of corners wrong, but when you get them right, it felt amazing. So that actually does put it in 4th place. It is currently the fastest S-Class car we have had round the Nordschleife, around the Nürburgring. Granted, it did only just beat the 2014 BMW's number 5 125i M Sport, but that doesn't matter. Like, that was a custom car. That was a preset built by Forza. It was a really silly build as well. It wasn't exactly like built for doing what I was doing with it. I think almost that was meant to be like a drag tune because the way the gears were set up, or maybe even drifting. That could have been a drift tune. I have no clue what they were attempting with that. But the fact that it actually stood a chance in S-Class, I was thinking even some A-Class cars were going to beat that. I thought it was going to be impossible to drive. I thought it was going to do absolutely bad. Like, it's done pretty bad, but it hasn't done terrible. It's stood its own ground. And I think that's very impressive from 1,000 horsepower. And it had no downforce, so I think if I'd applied some downforce or played around with the gear tuning, that could actually be a very good car. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace out and bye.